28 years since Southampton's one and only appearance in the League Cup final. They lost to Nottingham Forest, Jermaine, back in 1979.
He wasn't born.
That was
still enjoyed
interesting
it.
you say that. That was 9 years before their keeper was born. Fraser Forster has grown up quite a bit since then. He's been talking to Rachel Stringer.
Fraser, you're kind of like a long way from home right now, aren't you? Southampton to the northeast, where you grew up. And I think it's fair to say that you weren't particularly from a traditional northeast football family.
No, not really. You know, I was kind of the one really into sport out of my brothers, and you know, my mum and dad obviously have jobs different to football. But you know, I think they supported me. You know, they obviously knew I was into football, and you know, they shipped me around at weekends to, you know, play football on a Saturday and a Sunday, and you know, we're always very supportive.
And so now that you're in it, your family kind of more football fans now?
Yeah, I mean, they've always supported me. You know, we had season tickets at Newcastle. You know, literally because they knew I loved football so much. You know, I'd play with my brothers, and you know, every chance we'd get, we'd go out in the garden when I got home from school. You know, I was quite kind of glad that I wasn't in an academy from, you know, 8 years old. You know, I'm quite glad it's gone the way it's gone.
And do you think you have to be a different type of person to be a goalkeeper? But do you know what I mean?
No, it's a tough one. I think it's obviously such a unique position. I think you experience, you know, a lot of highs and lows that probably a lot of outfield positions don't really feel. But you make mistakes, and it's all about, you know, just getting on with it. I think, you know, when you're younger, you really beat yourself up and carry it around with you. But, you know, I think now you're disappointed, but it's one of them. You just get better at dealing with it, and you find a way to deal with it that works for you, and you just, you know, pick yourself up and move on. And
the reason I'm asking about mistakes is because of your fumble in the semi-final against Liverpool.
Has it bounced in? Forster clawed it out on the goal line, and Southampton survived.
What do they call it? Your albatross arms, and you said the footballing gods were with you.
Does an albatross have arms?
That was the quote they gave you. When you kind of fumbled initially, gotta say it, what went through your head then?
Not a lot, to be fair. I think, obviously, I kind of made up for my own mistake, which is not often you get to do that in goal. But it's just one of those things. I don't think you can ever kind of give it up, and you know, luckily on that day it stayed out, so take that luck when you get it.
Chance to win the first bit of silverware for like over 40 years.
Magalhaen to Stokes, who's onside!
I think it's obviously a fantastic achievement. I think kind of where you look where the club was 6, 7 seasons ago, and where they are now, I think, you know, they've obviously come a long way, and said that at the start of the season we want to kind of do well in every competition. And, you know, luckily we've managed to get to the final. You know, we've obviously had 2 tough semi-finals to get there, but you know, we've not conceded a goal in the competition, and you know, I think we thoroughly deserve our place in the final.
I don't come much bigger than him in goal.